Greetings and good morning, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Man. Today, this Hollywood is just flat dumb. They're just dumb. It's insane. We live in a crazy world. Look, the Oscars are a dumb thing. We'll talk about that. We're going to talk a little bit about the Firefly reboot as an animated series. We're going to talk about as much as we can. Avarice Carmageddon, it's great to see you here, friend. So glad you joined us. We have a little bit of bonus time on the way to That Park Place this morning. That's where the redirect is. For those of you on the green machine, I wish I could give you an alternate. Want to say a quick shout out and thank you to Barry, the Music Man. Hope you're doing well. Of course, Penny is out there, along with the magical mods, which include Jill Powers, D. Bud Martin, Ms. Pick Cafe, and of course, Juliet. Good morning to all of you. Maybe Matt G will get here. I don't know, but it's good to see everybody. I hope you're having a great day. Caveat Ties and Cat Slave and all of you guys really make a difference over on the Green Machine. So thank you for that. Along with the beautiful Deeple and of course Jeff, otherwise known as Low Spec Linux Gaming. Crazy White Boy is out there along with the ever reliable Tobak. Good to see you. Man, let me tell you, it is just wild in the world. Interesting note over the weekend. We watched gas prices and oil prices go crazy because they can't figure out if we have good things or bad things happening. And most people are unaware of a pipeline that runs basically from the other side of the Strait of Hormuz all the way to the other side of, the big blockade area there that could be easily used to transport oil to a depot where it could essentially act as what they were doing on Karg Island. So Karg Island isn't really there anymore after this weekend, and a lot of other things that went on as well. So we've got lots to talk about. Walter Tomaszewski's out there. Good to see you. And just figured out how the military targets so many different whatever they call them, Shihad drones or Shad drones or whatever they're called. And I think it's fascinating. They use a new microwave toy and they can take down dozens of them simultaneously. Jan Monroe, good to see you. We got a few other folks rolling through the door, of course, as well. And hey, there's Randall Orser all the way from Canada because he's a Canadian. So there you go. Georgia Peach, good morning, dear. Hope you are doing well. Dr. Jill, I think, is doing her best on both platforms, along with Ms. Pick Cafe. And Commander Ed Straker of Shadow is joining us today as well. So good to see you all so very much. We did get a Rumble rant for $1 saying it's my annual completion of my orbit of the great big fireball in the sky. Hope everybody is having a great day. Sadly, my dad is once again in the hospital. I'm sorry about that due to complications from his last surgery. That's terrible, but I hope he gets out soon. And Deeple, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. Deeple. Happy birthday to you. All right, guys, 6 minutes starts now. Good morning. Good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are and whatever you are watching. Thanks for checking out the 6 Minute Daily. I'd like to say a super shout out to, obviously Fat Elvis, but also to, this is from Mr. Kindler, I think. Hang on. I gotta grab a few of these, but let's grab it at the beginning of the show before we get started at full speed. There it is. Nope, I got the wrong one. This is from Christian Delorme. Good to see you, celebrating 47 months of membership. Thank you, my friend. I love that. Great hair, great guy. Always too complimentary, of course. But we want to say a quick shout out to El Bird after being here and gifting 5 Culture Casino memberships. My goodness, you guys are so generous today. And let's see. There's Lee Kindler, saying, hello, Culture and Culturians. My 13-year-old niece has been dealing with some health issues as of late and may now need to wear a heart monitor. Prayers appreciated. She has my prayers after wearing one for 2 weeks recently. I can tell you they are Less than ideal, but at least they let the doctors know what they need to know to select the proper procedure for you. So I will be sending my prayers there as well. Let's start with the news, and then we'll get back into the supers that I missed, including the one from our lovely lady in the house. We've got Nathan Fillion saying Firefly animated series is in development with co-stars. They will all be voice acting in it. Everybody said yes. You saw all the pre-promotion of that. K-pop Demon Hunters 2 is confirmed, even though we already knew this was coming. This is only the beginning. We're going to get even more of the lovely ladies and their popular music. We've got Paramount not moving forward at all on one version of the G.I. Joe treatment from Max Landis because it deviated wildly from anything that anybody would have wanted at any point in time. So, yeah, it was back to the weird stuff. We got another super duper sticker from Flying Blind on a Rocket Cycle for $2.99. Thank you, my friend Shiba Inu Dog. Waving to everybody out there. Thank you for that. Oscars, one battle after another takes Best Picture, Director, and 4 others. Jordan and Buckley win acting prizes. The full list you can find on this deadline page if you so choose. But the real conversation around this was the fact that they had to beef up security and have feds in the house to protect these whiny biatches who, believe it or not, are pigs. They absolutely litter the crud out of the theater. I've got to see a lot of pictures and video of the aftermath, and it is ridiculous. What filth. Buffy Reboot is dead at Hulu. This pilot was always going to be dead. They didn't have, good writing, so, I mean, they definitely not moving forward on it. If the apocalypse actually comes, you can still beep me, is what Sarah Michelle Gellar says. No apocalypse at all. NBC Universal TV executives talk shorter seasons, pilots, and competition. I have a video on this coming out either later today or tomorrow talking about the absolute bloodbath that happened over at Universal. We've got Anna Camp on her big Scream 7 reveal and why she apologized for the boycott or anti-boycott post. I don't know why she did. She says, I hope that people can enjoy my performance even if they're frustrated or confused by the motive or the reveal. All I know is that Scream 7 made more money despite the boycott than anybody could have possibly predicted, so it's fine. I mean, the box office, this one, 7, became the highest grossing release at $176 million so far. Hamnet surpasses 100 million, which means little, and nobody cares. It's Zoe, whatever her name is. We've got U.S.-China trade talks about to, open in Paris, paving the way for a Trump-Z summit, but Trump's going to pull a Trump card here, and I think he's going to have the Chinese do something they don't want to do in order for this to actually occur, which is, talk to Iran about standing down and giving up. We've got the media rating company out there that says Trump is threatening its livelihood. What media rating is that? Well, that's NewsGuard, which is obviously driven by extreme left motivations and has done more to censor high quality news than they've done to, prevent misinformation. So they don't have credibility ratings. If you talk to someone like Tim Pool, they were not rating his company properly, and despite the fact that he did his level best on the news media side to give just the news, unlike obviously things like CNN or ABC. We've got the war with Iran delivering another shock to the global economy. Of course, they show gas prices, and I've seen it much higher than this before. Trust me, I'm old. But if you look at states like California, they're doing it to themselves with their own taxation structure, trying to get people to shift to electric and then telling people not to charge their electric cars during high usage points. That's really dumb. So the Caribbean democracy received a blow. Why? Well, because the Starbrook News and Newsday papers fold after social media shift. Everybody doesn't believe them. How's that bad for journalism? It's just good for information. The U.S. Energy Secretary directs oil company to restore operations off California, telling everybody else to pound sand. And the pardon lobbyist $500,000 demand and alleged enforcer led to an extortion charge in New York. It's about time. Finally, bear stories aplenty. One where a woman escapes after a bear swipes its claw in Monrovia, leaving minor injuries, and a video about that. During a coverage of that, a live reporter was on the ground and got a live shot with a bear wandering into the shot itself. And we're going to watch that clip here in just a second. So stick with us. I just want to say thanks. Thanks an awful lot. In fact, let's move into bonus time now. Let me do the housekeeping of catching up with all of your generosity from this morning, and just say thank you to each and every one of you. But the very lovely Ruby Hoove, who sent the first super chat I didn't get to, but I left on the screen as we were getting started, says to me, "Hello, culture and culturians. Annual doc visit for Boyo." Oh, well, I hope it's a good one. We'll watch later. Hope everyone has a marvelous Monday. I hope you did too, dear. I really did. And thank you for your gift of a Culture Casino membership. Once again, a shout out to my friend Barry the Music Man with the super sticker. Everybody wish the beautiful Deeple a happy birthday, please. And Elle, thank you for your gifty. Lee, thank you for the generous super chat. And I will, again, as I said before, be praying. And our wonderful friend, Flying Blind on a Rocket Cycle, sending a Shiba Inu dog, which, by the way, you guys, if you didn't know, Shiba Inus are one of my favorite breeds, although I don't know if I'll have one when we relocate. I think I'm going to end up with a Malinois and another 4 dogs or so, and then probably about 3 or 4 cats. We'll see. I'll have the space, so I'll definitely have the animals. Let's look at this last story I didn't get in under the wire here. This is this is a live report, and we'll shrink the window so it fits. From KTLA, she was covering that swipe. You see the bear in the background? It's pretty crazy. This she's covering an issue where a woman got swiped by a bear with a bear in the shot. This is crazy stuff. Let's see if we can get this out. There it is. There's the bear. See the bear? See the bear? Looking at the trailer. Isn't that crazy? I wonder if she knows. Yeah, you might want to move. She's pointing out the bear. She's like, look. It's in the shot. Oh, I gotta watch that again. That's nuts, though. It's just wild. All right, see the bear? See the bear? I'm moving back and forth. That's a bear trap trailer. I don't know. It's pretty much a. Anyway, the lady that did get swiped by the bear was actually okay, but I just think that's insane. The black bear unexpectedly wandered into the background of the live shot. So Aaron Myers was teasing her upcoming story at the top of the broadcast when the animal appeared behind her in the driveway, which is insanity. Anyway, that's awful fun. I thought that would be a fun follow-up to that particular story. Maybe it was for you. It was for me. I love bears, guys. You know that. So I just have healthy respect for them because they can make your day rough. Oh, wow. We got Bruce Newhouse in the house. He's celebrating. We got a few people celebrating. Let's review all the lovely anniversaries. Thank you for that. For those of you who actually do maintain your memberships, it's deeply appreciated. We lost, because we had a month rollover, we lost a bunch of gifted memberships. So we dropped back down to around 300 from about 600. So we lost 300 members. We're trying to get to 1,000. That's the ultimate goal, because 1,000 members keeps the channel golden for every month. If I get just 1,000 members from all of you, and those are solid members, they basically take care of the channel. They keep it intact. But I just want to say thanks to Chris Delorme once again, who's been here forever, one of my biggest supporters, 47 months. And again, saying great content, great hair, great guy. And thank you, my friend. You've been a supporter of not just me, but many others. And we should support you in turn. But thank you, my friend. He does a little bit of vinyl revival and some other stuff. So I love it. We got our good friend Bruce Newhouse out there, been here for a while too, going on 5 months of membership. Belgian Terrurians are excellent dogs. We'll have to look at that. I like Belgian Malinois, but again, I'm not afraid of training my dog. I mean, I need working dogs. especially on the size of land we're talking about. They're going to have to do something. I need a sip of coffee. Please bear with me. And for those of you on the green machine, I don't miss out on you. I would say I appreciate you. It seems there was a super chat by Walter Tomaszewski. I will go looking for it. Thank you, Ms. Pick Cafe. We got, for those of you who don't realize how much I value and appreciate you guys, I notice when you're not here. And I really do try to keep a heads up for missed super chats and everything else, which is why I value and really appreciate all of my major mods. They do such a great job. The pit bosses, the culture in pit bosses, let's call them. JPRPH1 has been here for a minute, 22 months. Thank you, Fred. Nearly 2 years of membership. Thank you for that. Amazing stuff. Amazing. And of course, somebody we've missed for a while, Karma Going. It's Karma Going. We've missed you too. I noticed you were gone. When you people are not here, I worry. Okay? Just so you know. 8 months of membership said I missed y'all last week. Have a great week. I hope you all have a great week too. I hope your day, your Monday is starting off wonderfully well. Let me see if I can go back on the channel side and see if I can locate said super duper chat that happened before the stream. Maybe I even have it in the background of my live chat that I actually turned my chats on night before, so I don't miss anything. And we'll double check all of that right now. Let's see. How far to back? Nope. The farthest I've got is Christian Delorme. It looks like. Yeah. Okay. So I didn't check it early enough. All right. I'm going to go into the channel history and look for the super duper celebration from Walter Tomaszewski. So please, Cheshki, however you want to say it. I think it's Suski. I always try to get you guys' names right. I feel like that's valuable because you guys do so much for me. All right, let's see. We got supers and gifts. Oh wow, I turned gifting on. I guess I said you guys give me gifts. I didn't know that. Let's see. We got I'll take a look at all of it. I got Barry the Music Man sent hearts. That was on earlier. Oh wait, Dragon Queen from this very video says new bears will be made after the after KC con. Oh, understood. And hugs for all. Well, I just want to say thanks again. I am mailing Wilton's legs today or tomorrow. When I get by the postal station, I'm sending along the envelope he sent and everything else. I just want to say a shout out and thank you for your amazing gift. Let's see. There's Walter. Ask the CEO of Popeyes how that biscuit went down. Oh man, I don't know anything about this. I'll have to go look it up. Thank you for that. And thank you for the $2 super duper chat, Walter Tomaszewski. I appreciate you. And sorry I can't get that up on the screen, but anyway. And for those of you out there that are super chatting on the videos, doing super thanks, I just want to say thanks for that as well. Mark Fields has been doing that a lot. Many of you are. And I can't say enough great things about you guys. You are truly the best. I couldn't ask for a smarter, more knowledgeable, and more interested audience. Let's just say you guys really do make this easy, which is good. Tom F is in the house. We've been missing him as a moderator around here. He's been busy doing stuff. There's my friend right there. Let's see if I can find him in the chat, though. I see a lot of people saying hi to him. Let's see. D-Bud Martin sent a super chat. I think let me double check. Let me double check. I didn't see one. It might be here. Oh, there it is right there. Hey, he's celebrating. He's celebrating 50 months of membership. Good grief. I've been here that long. Yes, you have. And you've been a mod the entire time, I think. My goodness. Thank you so much. He'll be told oh boy, I wish I could read this. Hang on, let me find it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm blind these days. There we go. First Dragon Queen sends another follow-up super chat. He'll be told by his legs tonight. Oh, cool. Some purple potato jokes will be made. LOL. Oh no, that'll be fine. Have you seen some of the videos that he's got being created over there? I think a rate specialist has been doing some extraordinary work for him. The one of them has me as James Bond. I lost I was just laughing my head off. I showed it to the boss. So it's just cool stuff. Hey, there's Chief William Schweikert. Great to see you, sir. Thank you for being here. Saying to Tom, what's up, rocker? Yeah, he is a rocker. He's a rock and roller. He's a real rock and roller. He's a good man. I appreciate him so very much. We've got there he is. There's Tom right there saying, hey. All right. Well, anyway, our favorite radio station was here this morning. What's up, Kaladin? Catslave says, whoop up. I am sort of blind now too. I have new lenses put in my bifocals. It makes driving an adventure. Yeah, actually, I'm okay with big stuff. I mean, driving isn't as bad, but it's the reading now that's really challenged. The incident created a hard time for me in a lot of different ways. So, but mostly the eyesight was the worst of it. Let's see. We've got D-Bud out there saying you can also support culture by picking up some swag. That's right. You can check out the beachpunk.com website. We got t-shirts, hats, we got socks. There's all kinds of stuff out there. I think I still also have a store on what's that? Something Spring, Teespring. And there's a store over there. I don't really do much with it because we did start beachpunk.com. But in fact, I think the one in the channel is the wrong store, but we're working on that. There's a lot of stuff out there. But I'd asked CC to ask the CEO of Popeyes to tell us how well that dried Popeyes biscuit that he was eating on camera went down the store. Probably not well. Look, the quality of food at most of these restaurants is 100% to blame on the chains themselves. They change processes and procedures so that they can use rehydrated food, essentially. It's gross. I wouldn't even trust any burger that was served to me anywhere. I certainly wouldn't trust any biscuit. I make my cheddar cheese biscuits by hand, by scratch. Anybody can do that. You don't even have to have Bisquick, although that makes it simpler and faster. But you can get away from the overly processed things and make stuff yourself. It's so much better for you. But yeah, I can't imagine it, like all these guys right now eating on their food on camera in a promotion attempt. It kind of reveals just how scummy they are. It's like, you're taking a bite of something that you normally wouldn't eat, and you run the restaurant chain. It may be another week before I get my glasses back. I could not do that. My previous pair is not strong enough. So if I put those on, I'd be at a massive disadvantage. I'd have to turn the font up to like 11,000. I don't know. It'd be pretty bad. Oh, it's so good to see everybody. Penny, dear, you're amazing. Thanks for being everywhere and taking such good care of so many people and your presence. And thank you, Ms. Pick Cafe, for the advertisement as well. Man, you guys, the support is incredible. By the way, I've been dropping videos like crazy. If you're not seeing three or four things from the channel every day, it means YouTube's not helping me out. In fact, right now, YouTube may be actively limiting me. And if there's somebody here from YouTube who tends to be here occasionally, please, double check, turn the faucet back on, please, because we were making good progress with, about 2,000 new subscribers every month, and that's dried up now. Again, it directly impacts a lot of things. So if you work for YouTube, please fix it. I would do one of those videos, I'm under attack, but I don't think it's an attack. I think it's just people not necessarily agreeing with some of the things I've said in the past, but I haven't said anything terribly objectionable. So I don't understand. I just speak from the truth and what the news reports. I can have my own opinions, sure. So can you. And I would love for, the spigot to be turned back on. Tim Pool talks about it. He talked about it recently in a live. You guys have the power to turn channels up or down. How about you turn down all the fake AI channels? That would be great. Let's see. We got John in the house saying, still can't wait for your garden channel. And please to all. Wait. Well, peace to all. Be safe. Yeah, I took the L out for you. Look, this sign is going to be in the background of things. You can't see it because of the green screen right now, and now my head disappeared. That's fun. But this is courtesy of my friend, the first Dragon Queen. And if you want, the banners and everything else, and even the graphics look very similar to that wonderful piece of art. So I'm just going to say thank you to that. Wait. Caveat Ties says Caveat Ties is on audio. Oh yeah, you can check out if Caveat Ties sent me the book, guys. That the nameplate is here. Thank you, my friend. That was so appreciated. I'm gonna try to get. I should have time to read this upcoming weekend because I will be sequestered somewhere. So I'm definitely jonesing to be in Florida right now. I should have been in Florida this week. I'm bummed out, but I'm grateful to be here with you guys. You're lifting me up. James Dosher, another writer. We have so many writers here. You guys are so brilliant. Do you see Adagus sent me it's a couple of his books too? I was like, good gracious, you guys are keeping me busy. Got poetry to read. I got all kinds of stuff. I'm gonna try to cook through them. And I got I got a guidebook for an RPG. I think that's kind of cool. We'll take a look at that. Nikki's in the house. Who else we got out there? We got a lot of people out there. Crouching Tiger would be Matt G. What's up, Buttercup? Man, look at all you guys. Love it. Oh, so many people are just so wonderful. I feel so blessed in my life. Magnify says that's why I don't eat at McRath's. McRats? Oh, that's what it is. McRats. Or other fast food. I don't eat it at all. In fact, we are so limited in this household on processed foods. It's staggering. Homemade tortillas, I just got back into doing cheese making. We use heavy cream, and other things. I'm going to be making my own butter this week. We're going to start getting into all of that. I'm going to do videos on that for that garden place as well. So should be a good time. Yeah. Look, Jeff, this is the reason over there on the Green Machine. This is the reason why I stream on multiple platforms. So those of you on the Green Machine, I just want to say thank you. Let's see who else is out there. You guys are just chatting away this morning. I love Mondays. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we get bonus time. Randy Daytona is in the house. The Golden Boy. Woo! AI slop will dominate it for a few years, then enough people will grow tired of it and it will fade away eventually. I hope so. We need this channel. I've been trying to get this channel to 50K for over a year now. We should have gotten there already. I am being artificially suppressed, I believe. Which again, I think is just look, I got accused on X by somebody of spamming, and we saw some weird behavior, so we're going to put a temporary banner, and then I requested a review, and it went and reviewed it and immediately pulled that from there. I'm like, why am I being filtered here? Well, at least they corrected. I'm hoping YouTube will as well. Rogue Thinker's in the house. Rogue Thinker, still with one of the greatest avatars on the planet. One of my favorite characters from a classic. Good to see you. Chief William Schweikert says, I know what the problem is. You have people that object to your gardening tips. Maybe that's what it is. There is clearly a growing movement of anti-gardener, and they are pushing more meat. Hey, did you? I've got to do that story on the lab grown meat. And they just did a study, a recent cancer study on lab grown meat. And it was published many prestigious places that it's 5 times more likely to cause you health harm of the big C kind. No bueno. No, thank you. So yeah, let's not do that. Let's not do that. But yeah, I think there is an anti-gardening movement, and there has been for a while. You have to remember, if they control the food and the water, they control the people, and that's kind of the efforts right now. That's why a lot of water disappeared in California. You know, water management hasn't been happening for a long time. It's why we have dams that are drying up and other things like that. When the land goes dry and the desertification occurs, we have to fight back. You have to fight back with smart means of creating prairies and plains again. And experiments with herds of bison, like 5,000 bison, things like that, running across the land that was going fallow, stirred up all brand new life and created the opportunity. With all of these things growing, you create a better rain cycle. You create a better nitrogen exchange. It's entirely everything. And here's the thing: good farmers will tell you you want to move to soil constructs that make it so you don't have to use the artificial fertilizer anymore. That process was patented and put in place so that you would have a subscription model for gardening, and it made farmers have to subscribe as well. Then they created the artificial seeds or the genetically modified seeds that they could patent. And then if you ever had one kernel land on your land and grow, they could sue you. Isn't that crazy? Like a bird would pick up a seed and lose it or spit it out or, whatever. It fell on your land. If wind took it, whatever, they would go after farmers' land. So I'm just telling you, especially companies like Monsanto, they require, specific formulation of fertilizer. They sell you their GMO seed with their, handmade fertilizer. And, standard things like crop rotation that are done for nitrogen cycles and everything else, those fall by the wayside. I'm getting really sick and tired of it. Yeah. So you guys are on top of all this stuff. This was done for humor's sake, and I appreciate that, Mr. Schweiker. But, or I should say Chief Schweiker. But I'm getting frustrated. Star Wars Nikki in the house saying, looking forward to the gardening channel. I am too. I worked considerably on it this weekend. I'm going to get with Steve, otherwise known as Floral, and hopefully it'll be me and Wilton in one of the upcoming videos, stuff like that. But I did get a chance to film my news. It's not Famunda cheese, I promise you. Nah, I do a heavy cream farm cheese, so it's delicious. And you can use it for everything. And then I can make my own pepper jack cheese. I can make my own cheeses. So I don't need anybody else. Yeah, I'm not going to have an outright cooking channel. Cooking and gardening will be combined in one place. So as with most things that I do, it'll be not exactly properly named. Like the 6-minute daily we're in right now. We've been going way more than 6 minutes. We've been going for 35 minutes so far. So yeah, missed that number. Yikes. But I'm not going full Amish. No. But I do admire them greatly and will be hiring them to do some outbuildings when we get to Tennessee. So they know how to do an awful lot, and they do it very quickly. Latino Slant's like, what is this channel? What are you talking about? Guys, go check out my pal Paulie. Man, I hope you're doing well. So good to see you. I don't even get to see you very much anymore. I've been missing you, bro. So there's that. See what else is happening. God, you guys, I love it. I miss you so much. Man. But yeah, we're getting there. We're going to be doing a lot of healthy options, a lot of healthy cooking, homemade tortillas. I'm going to show you how to do all of that. I'm going to show you how to grow wheat, because anybody can grow wheat. All you need a flat space that you can just caretake over. The wheat does the work itself. Once you've sown it, you get wheat, and wheat you can get wheat. They have dwarf wheat you can get, but I'm going to be getting some unadulterated wheat. And when you harvest it and you reap it, you actually get down to the wheat berries, which aren't very big. And those wheat berries are what you mill into your flour. And that's how you make whole wheat, real wheat bread. So it's not hard. Yeah, I don't want Soylent Green. I don't know about you guys. What a great film, though. Soylent Green is people. Oh, you guys. I love y'all. The Great One was around the other day. Got to see Great One. So several other people have popped in recently, so thank you for that. Back in the day, everyone had a chicken coop. Yep, in the backyard. Good luck fighting today's HOA board. Actually, HOAs are going to become less powerful. Federal laws are going to start coming into effect that will strip away a lot of the assumed authority of an HOA in communities. I look forward to that. A lot of court cases recently decided have already done some stripping away of HOA overreach. In my particular neck of the woods, you can have 3 chickens per quarter acre. I if I want to do farming here before my relocation, I just rent an empty field not that far away from the house, which I've actually considered. There's one by one of the big mega churches near me. So, hey, One Punch Man Tolkien fan is here. How did I miss that? Fat Elvis is here. But no, you have to remember they were trying to increase the prices for soils and things like that. And I'm like, I literally have like a compost like location. I can go pick it up. If they don't deliver it, I save money. So if I deliver it to myself, I just have to shovel and wheelbarrow it, and I don't mind. I need that workout. Ask Paulie. I need it a lot. I'm trying to recover from stuff here. Sonder Hammerschlag in the house. He's been here forever too. Good to see you. Would have put some extra tension in the evening. I don't know what that's talking about, but all right. Lasher's out there. Look at all these great people. Now, yeah, I said wheat. I'm sorry. I'm not Canadian now. Randall Horse is like weed. No. Although there are some weeds that are very good for you. For example, there were a lot of medicinal plants like dandelions. Very good for you. Dandelion tea. We talk about all these things that we classify as weeds now. Okay. You reap what you sow. Yeah, corporeal being, indeed. In other words, you get what you deserve. It's true. That's how gardening works. If you take care of your plants, you love on them, and you make sure they're in quality soil and make sure they're properly irrigated. And I'm going to show people how to do proper ulas, which automatically will, especially in raised beds and in those situations, which will properly irrigate a pretty large area of your thing. And you just refill them every once in a while. You check on whether or not they're full. They take care of watering your beds for you. You don't need automated irrigation anymore, but you can actually set ulas up to actually, you can add them to an irrigation system. You can actually plumb them into an irrigation system, and you never have to do anything. It's like takes care of itself. Oh no, there are a lot of communities where you can get away with chickens on a porch. You can grow your garden on a porch. One of the places I lived when I was going to college, I enclosed a porch that was on the place I was renting. as a 2-bedroom. And it was fortunately on ground level with a cement pad. So I could have had chickens there, but instead I had garden there. I enclosed it fully with screening material and everything else, and we got just enough sun that things would grow. So from not a lot of materials, and I've seen people get very creative in the last 2 years. Instead of buying expensive farm plastic, which lasts for years, obviously it's many seasons. I've seen people using shrink wrap that you would normally wrap pallets with. You can pick those rolls of that up at the hardware store or at the Costco. Wild stuff, wild indeed. So you could really encapsulate it and get a double wall thickness on a porch. Talk about a windbreak too, and you can see through it. May not be the prettiest, but it's effective. Really interesting stuff. Anyway, talking about crazy stuff this morning. The Oscars were very boring from all accounts. I don't even care anymore. I don't think anybody does. Like I said, I just check the paper in the morning, or in this case, I check the online sites in the morning of Hollywood Reporter, Variety, Deadline, and I look at the trades and I find out who won what and why. So there's that. We got Chief William Schweikert once again saying, so Culture Casino, how goes WDW Pros body waxing Culture Casino campaign? Hey, look, that was originally started by Roland the Wretched. Again, these are all my friends, so maybe I need to judge who I call friend, but it's not working. It's not working. They all wanted me to do crazy things. The one person that holds me to account and should, and I appreciate it, and I miss her very much. I know she's busy doing other stuff, but Six was the person who would track all the crazy things I would say on stream that I would do at various levels of success. I've learned to not do those deals anymore. So there's that. Nathan says, where do you source your beef tallow? I think most recently, I didn't get this personally. The last bit, I believe, was at Costco, but I have a lot of markets around, including Sprouts and places that have obviously just single ingredient things like beef tallow. So most of it, I can go grab some. But that would create a lot of dead air. But I've really seen it everywhere. Not to mention, we also use ghee, which is clarified butter. Avocado oil. Believe it or not, you can make avocado. You can buy avocado oil. You want to buy everything you can in glass containers and not plastic. You want to avoid seed oils at all costs. They are for lubrication of machinery. They are not for consumption by humans. How that ever got through the FDA is confusing to me. Wild stuff. Wild. But yeah, and then of course we actually save drippings from anything that we do with a non-water added roast and stuff. And then, believe it or not, the tallow separates itself, and you have your own single source stuff. I have a butcher, neighborhood butcher that's not too far away. So like 80-20 beef comes from, as limited a source as we can possibly get it. As far as hamburger stuff goes, but I don't mind doing my own work and grinding my own stuff, including coffee beans, which limits the amount of mold you get in the coffee beans. I could go and talk about this forever. As Jonas noticed recently, I may have a little bit of the tism. So, yeah, it's a different conversation. James Dosh was like, the Oscars were last night. Yeah. Yeah, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. There he is. One Punch Man Tolkien fan had a great Oscar watch party. Was awesome. He always does. One of the things I love about Chris is he welcomes everybody. He's one of the kindest people you'll ever meet. like I said, it makes me miss SoCal so badly. Between him and Paulie and a few other people I call my friends, Alan. Um, I'm bummed out. I'm bummed out. I just feel bad for everybody. He really did watch just Film Threat a bit. Yeah. I checked in like I think twice, but I was busy trying to do stuff for you guys. Like I said, my new interview series I just started. I'll be talking to Polly about getting involved in that. My pal Tom, many others. I'm gonna try to basically the new interview series has a very distinctive name. It might eventually become a separate channel, but the goal is to talk to some people who somehow got involved in being a creator, and what they focus on and how they got where they were and everything else. And I think it'll be a lot of fun. I think it'll be interesting to get to know some of these people. Princess Leia outfit when I get to 100K. That's right. Yeah, I'm gonna rock the Chris Gore or the Frank. I'm gonna rock the Frank Gore. Oh, that was so funny when they said that. I can't even remember who did that. Man, the deep lore in all these channels is amazing to me. It's a conversation I need to have too. So, yeah, Guy is very good. Yep. Avarice Carmageddon. That's right. I do pay attention to what goes in my body, even more so. I was starting to get a bounce back in my health, and then I got wiped out. So I'm just glad to be here with y'all. Who else we got out there? One Punch Man Tolkien fan says, last night was very good with Verbal Riot. He's always great. I guess he moved recently, not that long ago. 4 White Russians in. Well, hey, nothing wrong with a White Russian. One of my personal heroes loves the White Russians. So there's that. My friends. Griffin's you in the house. Good to see you. Didn't see a history update earlier. But you don't have to give one now. I was just saying. For some people, time doesn't change, and I wish everywhere that would be the case. What do you say? Let's officially make it a rule. The government can't change the clock anymore. How about that? We're done. We're just done right this moment. Hemorrhoid Hurts, my pal from Australia, says it's 1:30 a.m. I'm up for a bathroom break. Me and my 40 chickens say hello. See, now I'm jealous. Because that's about the right size coop. I think a coop for eggs, you don't need any more. You don't need any more eggs than you can consume in a week. And then the rest of the chickens need to get put in another coop, and those are your meat birds, and you keep them separate. Leghorns are particularly nasty, but there are a few very gentle chicken breeds out there, especially if you treat them kindly, and those are really good. So for eggs and stuff. So, but Leghorns, they're so nasty you don't mind eating them. Anyway, says I have a bounty of Jerusalem artichokes. Oh, no way. Also known as sunchokes, ready to pick. See, that sounds great. Artichokes have a lot of good properties to them. And of course, you eat them in clarified butter, melted clarified butter. So there's that. You can do all that work yourself if you want to, or you can get it from a single source. All right, the boss just checked in. Whew. Good stuff. Thank you again, Hemorrhoid Hurts. It's good to see you in the audience. Hope you're all right, bro. I know you had some health stuff. Is this Blackia? Hi. Hello. Magnify says, I got a HOA because I had to live close to work or I would do that. Yeah, everybody's moving out. I can't believe how many people are moving to places like Tennessee and Texas and stuff like that. Just go for the land, get away from the people. Solo Leveling is the best Korean anime ever. Well, okay. I'm going to take your word for it. I think it's definitely on my watch list. So I have very limited time now these days. That's the problem, especially with going to see films. I think this Thursday I'm seeing something that's dropping. I think the Project Hail Mary. Yeah, I'm going to see that. So, and then I'm going to a very early showing. I want to say on April Fool's Day of the Super Mario Galaxy movie. So, Timmy's been here forever. He's saying hi to everybody. Tim Hayes, good to see you. Who else is out there? Lots of people. Yeah, artichokes are easy to grow in my neck of the woods. Culture doesn't love me anymore. Incorrect. Griffin's View. I do love you. That's not true. Really? Yeah. We have never loved you to begin with. That's a good joke. But no, of course I love you. I love you all. I appreciate you. My background says you love your fellow man until they give you a reason not to. So we got Scooters Pops says, does Leghorns sound like Leghorns? Well, yeah. Well, who else is out there? Dr. DeMark. Or Mr. DeMark, excuse me. I upgraded you. Mr. DeMark. I like Dr. DeMark, too. That'd be pretty cool. Look at y'all. Randy Daytona again. The Golden Boy. Woo! Okay, sorry. Anyway. So I wanna say Census Bureau listed South Carolina and Tennessee as the top states most people moved to for 2025. Yep. I'm moving out of necessity because if I'm building podcast studios and sound stages on my land to, operate the enterprise, I really want to have full control of my land. No nonsense. All right, we got to get to it. Elizabeth Young says, morning culture and fam. Great to see you, Elizabeth. I hope you're doing well. Still love the socks. Who else is out there in the world? Look at these people. Look at these beautiful people. The beautiful people. Speaking of beautiful people, good to see people this morning. D-Bud's still promoting everything. You guys are top notch. I have the best mods ever. All right, but we got to dip out, guys. Like I said, we already dropped a video this morning. Go check it out. We've got a couple more coming out today. Let's see. We got BuzzFeed's out there. Did BuzzFeed go bust? Does look like it. You can check out that video from this morning. It's a short one. I think it's under 7 minutes, so it's a brief watch. I'd appreciate you checking it out. Obviously, we have this live, but later today, we're going to talk more about Super Drunk Girl. That's right. Super Drunk Girl's got plenty of news, and we're miles away from it now. I think it doesn't open until July. But, yeah, we're going to talk about some more controversy there and a few other things. If you didn't catch my video last week, Project Hail Mary, which I am going to see this week, has potentially the new Dune 3 trailer attached to it. So we'll talk a little bit more about that after I do the review at the end of the week. And there you go. So you guys are absolutely the best. I appreciate the support. You will be automatically redirected to our friends over at That Park Place. And if Midnight Chesner in the morning is still going live now, just pop over to That Park Place, turn on your notifications, hit the thumbs up button, and then rush over and finish up the show with Andre, Tom, and the folks over there. So anyway, just know this. We love y'all. I hope you're having a great day. And I'm back at it. So be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others. And until next time, see ya. For real. When injustice strikes, I strike back.